I'm Tiger Woods, and this is my game. This is a golf lesson none of you had before. A lot of the shots you've seen me pull off over the years from bad spots, a lot of the times it's just my hands hitting the golf shot for me. There are no swing thoughts in those moments. I'm hitting and reacting. I enjoy trying to figure it out. I enjoy going back to my hands and trying to feel it. It's crazy how, a lot of the times I can't even tell you what I was feeling on the shot, but I can tell you exactly what my hands were doing and what they need to feel through impact, at impact. But I don't remember the rest of my body. That's the challenge of it when it comes right down to it in the tournament is, am I willing to take on that risk? Some of the stupid shots I've hit, I've ultimately decided that it was worth the risk. But other times I've pulled off something that has been pretty magical. But I'm always trying to give myself the best chance and what the odds are. And I'm much better now at pitching out and trying to trust my wedge play than I ever used to be. And that's just because physically I don't have the speed like I used to and be able to hit some of those shots. I still see some of the gaps, if I'm in a bad spot, I just can't. I used to be able to do something like that, but now I'll just pitch out, wedge it, and make my putt.
So 230, right to left help. Cut. I always refer to Tiger as like an old school guy. In other words, he grew up trying to work the ball, knows how to work the ball. When the ball would cut more or hook more, he could do all that stuff, and he sees those shots. If it's got a halfway decent chance, he's going to take a shot, and I'm fully confident he's going to pull it off. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's going to happen more often than not. Beauty.
All right, let's have some fun. Renowned shot maker, ball shaper, let's do this.
Okay, talk to me.
Big duck hook, starting just right of this first flag, finishing on that checkered pole.
Okay, so I gotta go around this first flag.
Yeah.
I've got 7-iron out.
Wind's off the left, which makes this harder.
Is it okay if I go past that pole?
Yes.
Okay.
You just have to turn it around this flag.
End it kind of on the pole though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's first take.
Okay. I mean, it was not far off.
Come on.
It was all right. It moved, but
It's pretty damn
that was pure.
A lot of the shots you've seen me pull off over the years from bad spots, for the most part, they've actually been good angles. So trying to give myself the best option. I've hit bad shots into bad spots, but generally they're in good angles. And so I have the shot option to play something out of there, and I've pulled off some miraculous shots at times, and I've hit some shots into worse spots. Oh, I caught the mountain in front of me. It's unplayable. I enjoy pulling it off. I don't enjoy putting myself in those spots. Great. Those are crap shots into bad spot. Let's see if I can pull one off here. If you're able to hit a shot that crooked into the spot, there's no reason why you can't hit a shot that crooked to get out.
He's one of those guys, very rarely gets flustered. Sure, he gets upset at himself, but the key with him is he gets upset, but by the time he's ready to go over the next shot, he's done with the last shot. He's forgotten about it. He's regrouped. Some guys will let it fester for a while and stays with them. He's good at letting it go, which is fantastic.
All right, now, the low slinger, what did you call it in Mexico? The duck slice?
The duck slice, yes. I could hit a duck slice.
Left of this first flag.
Left of the first flag.
Because the wind's off the left and I believe in you.
Okay.
You're going to finish it on that telegraph pole, just right of that second right flag.
Okay, how about if I end it on the flag?
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
Okay.
How many yards is that, do you reckon?
What was that, about 70 yards, 60 yards slice?
60-yard duck slice.
That pull?
That was it.
I'm so zoned into what I need to do and the shot I need to pull off. You know, a lot of times there's no one really there. I have a shot I need to play, and that's it. We get interactions with the gallery. Sometimes it's fun, and sometimes they've had too many, and it gets confrontational at times, but it's just part of playing in front of large galleries. Is sometimes they're going to be in touching of my golf swing or me or Joey, my caddy, and maybe seeing it on TV afterwards. And man, that was pretty close. But at the time, I had plenty of room.
All right, now you've got low overhanging trees. This has got to be just no more than the height of that black and white pole and finishing on it.
Okay. All right. How about that?
That's solid.
Okay.
I'll give you that. Nice work. I reckon you could win a major or something one day.
Well, first and foremost, one of the lessons that my dad tried to instill in me is it worth the risk? And on top of that, don't compound your issue that you have here. Now, I took offense to some of that stuff because I could pull off the shot. You're not going to pull off every shot, but I always thought I could. But then it goes back into percentages. You know, what are my percentages? And let's not compound this thing. Let's not make a double, triple, or anything worse. The worst case scenario, you make a bogey. It's a very easy fix. I can birdie the next hole and we're all square.
Give me the 4.
Making double or worse, that takes more than one hole. That's one of the things that I try and instill in amateurs, or when I'm playing with them or watching them play, is what's the worst you're going to make here if you just wedge out? Granted, you're not going to pull off the Hail Mary every time, but what's the worst you're going to make? And at the end of the day, it's about posting the lowest score possible. I just felt like everything was coming together, and now I just had to go put it together. The key with Augusta National is to not miss the ball flag high. Either you miss it short or long, and you have to figure out where you want to be, either short or long, right or left. It's not only the approach shot, but how am I going to get the tee shot so I give myself the angle to get into a spot where I can miss it here, so I have an easy either chip or putt. Trying to figure all that out is one of the most diabolical challenges that you'll ever face, and something that I've ever faced.